The Turning is directed by Floria Sigismondi and stars Mackenzie Davis, Finn Wolfhard, and Brooklyn Prince. Based on The Turn of the Screw, this movie tells the story of Kate, a woman who's hired to be a governess for these two kids in this house, and things start to get spooky. This movie had a few good things going for it. Cast looked decent. It was based off a very, very well-known book. And so you would think that this had the makings of either being a decent horror movie or something really good. But at the same time, it's January, so it really could swing either way. And boy, did this swing the other way. This had potential, and then by the third act, it turned into a whole mess. So let's get right into it. Let me try and start this off on a positive note. What worked? Yeah, there wasn't a lot that worked. I think the only thing I would consider a redeeming quality would be performances. Not that they were amazing, but I think the actors did the best they could with the script they were given, with the story they were given. And for me, the standout would have to be Brooklyn Prince as Flora. I thought she stole the show. She added a lot of life to this movie that I think it desperately needed because it really just didn't have any flair to it. It was just really dull until she showed up. Finn Wolfhard was good too. And the thing is, I was really hoping that this would be a good movie for him because lately I feel like he's been trapped in a box of nostalgia, big franchise movies. This kind of counts as a franchise movie because it's such a big, popular book, but at the same time, it's still, in terms of budget and scale, is a lot smaller than stuff he's been doing. And later this year, he's gonna be in Ghostbusters. So I really hope that this would be the movie that would let him do more outside the box things, so he wouldn't just be the guy who's in nostalgia properties. But yeah, that's not going to be the case with this one. Mackenzie Davis was a hit or miss. Some of the things she did in this movie worked, and some of them didn't. I'm not going to get into details of what, but there's just some weird things that they had her do in this movie. All right, let's get into what didn't work. First and foremost, this is one of those horror movies that has more jump scares than actual story. This movie was very focused on throwing as many things at you as it could, whether it be something that was actually there or a decoy jump scare, which got really annoying. After a while, I didn't even know what was really going on. It was just Kate walking around and being scared by something. Nowadays, we need more than that in a horror movie. We need story, we need character development, we need emotion, we need so many more levels to it. We don't just need scares. This movie had no tension. It really was not that much on edge watching it. Some jump scares got me towards the beginning, but after a while, they did just become predictable. And continuing on with jump scares, I think another disservice to this movie was the editing. Especially during the jump scare scenes, things would happen so fast, things would flash on screen. I honestly didn't know what these characters were screaming at because things happened so fast, and then I was like, wait, what? And so that really took me out of it, and again, really diffused a lot of the potential tension this movie could have had because things just flash on the screen. You don't even know what it is, so how could you be scared of something that you can't even see? And I mean that not in a good way, because there are some movies that do that on purpose, and it's done well. This was not one of those movies. I mentioned earlier that the actors did the best they could with what they were given, and that is one of the biggest problems of this movie too, is the script and the story. These actors tried their best, but some of the dialogue was kind of clunky. The story really made no sense, especially towards the end. I think it was kind of slow in the first 2 acts or so, and then towards the beginning of the 3rd act, there was some interesting stuff happening. I didn't totally understand what it was, but I was willing to see where it was gonna go. And then they decide halfway through that, oh, never mind, we're not going to do that, and then go in this other direction that really made no sense. That brings me to the ending. No spoilers, but I think they try to make it seem more intelligent than it actually was. It kind of felt like they were patting themselves in the back like, oh my goodness, this is so smart. People are going to be talking about this. People are going to have theories and videos explaining it. But I don't think anybody can really explain it. At the end of the movie, I asked the people in front of me, did you understand that? Did you get what happened? They said, nope. My friend and I also did not know what just happened. Again, things happen so fast, you don't have time to process what's happened, and none of it really makes sense in the grand scheme of things. So overall, you just walk out of this movie frustrated, confused, angry. I was just like, what did I watch? It made no sense at the end. So many things that could have gone right with the movie, and it did not go right at all. So, the verdict. I think The Turning is weak sauce. Yeah! Definitely do not recommend this one. If you want to go and make fun of it, then maybe go see it on a discount Tuesday. I don't think this is even a movie you can make fun of. There's not really an enjoyment in that. I mean, there's some parts I laughed at, definitely, but overall, you're just going to walk out of this really confused and frustrated. So yeah, don't go see this one. So maybe you're watching this after you've seen the movie. What did you think about it? let me know down in the comments. Also, don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.